Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Imagine a small American town with no traffic light, no Walmart, no McDonald's, and no major supermarket. Normally, no national retailer would open there. There are not enough customers, not enough spending, and not enough profit. But beside an empty road stands a familiar yellow and black sign, Dollar General. This is not an exception, it is the strategy. Across forgotten towns, struggling neighborhoods, and communities ignored by larger retailers, Dollar General built one of the largest store networks in America. By February 2026, it operated 20,959 stores across 48 American states and Mexico. Around 80% were located in towns with populations of 20,000 or fewer. Yet this empire did not begin with a billionaire or a business school graduate. It began with an 11-year-old boy who left school after his father died and later discovered that failed businesses left behind something valuable, cheap merchandise. That lesson eventually became Dollar General. But did the company bring affordable essentials to communities abandoned by corporate America? Or did it build a multi-billion-dollar empire by monetizing poverty, isolation, and the lack of alternatives? This is the complete story of Dollar General, from a family tragedy in 1902 to a retail giant rebuilding itself in 2026. The story begins with James Luther Turner, better known as J.L. Turner. J.L. was born on February 28, 1891, in Macon County, Tennessee. In 1902, his father died in an accident. J.L. was only 11 years old. He left school and began working on the family farm to support his mother and siblings. He never completed his education, but he became a careful observer of people, prices, and business. As a young man, J.L. attempted to operate a bridal business and later a country store. Both failed. Those failures taught him a lesson that shaped his future. Retail profit begins when merchandise is purchased at the right price. J.L. later worked as a traveling dry goods salesman. For around 10 years, he visited small towns and studied how local merchants served customers with limited incomes. In 1915, his son Hurley Callister Turner, better known as Cal Turner Sr., was born. Then, in 1929, the Great Depression forced thousands of stores into bankruptcy. For most business owners, this was destruction. For J.L., it also revealed an opportunity. He began purchasing the inventory of failed general stores at extremely low prices. Because he bought cheaply, he could sell cheaply and still make a profit. Cal Turner Sr. began accompanying his father. He attended Scottsville High School and later studied at Vanderbilt University. But much of his real business education came from watching J.L. inspect bankrupt stores and negotiate for discounted products. The father and son understood that low-income customers still needed food, clothing, and household supplies. Their needs had not disappeared, only their purchasing power had weakened. In October 1939, J.L. and Cal each invested $5,000 and created J.L. Turner and Son Wholesale in Scottsville, Kentucky. The company originally supplied dry goods to independent stores, but the Turners gradually moved into retail. Operating their own stores gave them greater control over prices, inventory, and customers. By the early 1950s, the family business had grown into approximately 35 department stores across Kentucky and Tennessee, generating more than $2 million in annual sales. But Dollar General's true identity had not yet been created. During the 1950s, retailers sometimes held promotions called Dollar Days, when selected products were sold for $1. Cal Turner Sr. noticed how strongly customers responded and asked, why should Dollar Day last for only one day? On June 1, 1955, the Turners converted a department store in Springfield, Kentucky, into the first Dollar General. The promise was simple: no product would cost more than $1. The concept succeeded quickly. Dollar General bought discontinued goods, factory overruns, and excess inventory. Its stores offered limited choice, reducing space, inventory costs, and operating complexity. By 1957, the company had 29 stores and approximately $5 million in annual sales. J.L. Turner died in April 1964. Cal Turner Jr., the third generation, joined the business in 1965 after graduating from Vanderbilt University and serving in the United States Navy. Then, in 1968, Dollar General became a publicly traded corporation. It was already producing more than $40 million in sales and over $1.5 million in net income. The Turners had created a successful formula, but the next challenge was much larger. How could a regional chain compete with Walmart and Kmart? The answer would not be bigger stores. Dollar General would go where bigger retailers refused to go. In 1977, Cal Turner Jr. became president of Dollar General. During the late 1970s and 1980s, the company expanded by purchasing regional chains. In 1977, it acquired 88 United Dollar stores. In 1983, it bought the 280-store P.N. Hirsch chain. 2 years later, it added around 200 Eagle family discount stores. These deals gave Dollar General immediate access to new territories, but buying expansion was expensive. The acquired stores had different systems, layouts, and merchandise. By the end of the 1980s, management began opening more stores itself. This gave Dollar General greater control over location, rent, staffing, and store size. It also allowed the company to build its defining strategy. During the 1980s and 1990s, Walmart and Kmart transformed American retail through enormous stores, huge inventories, and thousands of products. But those stores needed large populations and heavy traffic. Dollar General needed much less. Its stores were smaller, cheaper to operate, and required fewer employees. A town could be too small for Walmart, too remote for a supermarket, and too poor for an upscale retailer, but still large enough for Dollar General. While competitors fought over cities and suburbs, Dollar General entered rural towns and low-income neighborhoods. Once it arrived, it often became the closest place to buy detergent, canned food, medicine, pet supplies, toilet paper, and basic clothing. Dollar General did not always need to be cheaper than Walmart, it only needed to be closer. The company also limited product choice. Instead of carrying 10 versions of the same item, it carried only a few. This required less space, simplified distribution, and allowed Dollar General to buy larger quantities of fewer products. The stores were intentionally basic, plain buildings, simple shelves, little decoration, and small teams. But Dollar General's low-price image contained a contradiction. The company had stopped limiting everything to $1. Its strategy focused on keeping the immediate cash price low. A large bottle of detergent at Walmart might cost less per wash, but it could require $15 at once. Dollar General could sell a smaller bottle for only a few dollars. The customer paid less today, but often more per ounce or per use. For someone with only $5 before payday, the larger package was not a realistic option. Dollar General sold the amount customers could afford at that moment, even if the long-term cost was higher. The package finished sooner, the customer returned sooner, and every visit created another sales opportunity. The strategy produced years of growth, but rapid expansion also exposed weaknesses. In April 2001, Dollar General announced accounting irregularities and restated results for 1998, 1999, and 2000. The problems involved expenses, leases, and taxes, damaging investor confidence. Cal Turner Jr. retired in 2002.
Cal Turner. Now, he is the founding CEO of Dollar General. He's been retired for 15 years.
Yes, sir.
For the first time, Dollar General was no longer led by the founding family. In July 2007, private equity firm KKR led a $7.3 billion acquisition and took Dollar General private. Under private ownership, stores were renovated, merchandise was adjusted, and inventory controls were strengthened. Soon afterward, the global financial crisis placed millions of households under pressure. Some middle-income shoppers traded down, while demand for discounted essentials increased. In 2009, Dollar General returned to the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol DG. KKR gradually reduced its ownership and sold its remaining shares in 2013. Dollar General had survived an accounting crisis, the end of family leadership, a private equity takeover, and a global recession. Now it was ready for its fastest period of expansion. By 2014, Dollar General had become one of America's strongest discount retailers. That year, Dollar Tree agreed to acquire Family Dollar. Dollar General responded with a larger offer of around $9 billion. Family Dollar rejected it because a merger with Dollar General could face serious antitrust problems.
Family Dollar has rejected Dollar General's $9.6 billion offer, citing antitrust concerns.
The deal with Dollar Tree was completed in 2015. At the time, Dollar General appeared to have lost an opportunity, but Family Dollar later became a major burden for Dollar Tree. Dollar General may have lost the bidding war while avoiding a difficult turnaround. In June 2015, Todd Vasos became Dollar General's CEO. Under his leadership, the company opened hundreds of stores each year, strengthened distribution, and expanded deeper into communities with limited retail options. In 2017, it acquired more than 300 Dollar Express locations. Then, in 2019, Dollar General launched DG Fresh. Previously, the company depended heavily on outside distributors for refrigerated and frozen products. DG Fresh brought more of that system inside the company, giving Dollar General greater control over milk, dairy products, frozen food, and deliveries. This made the stores more useful for regular grocery trips. In 2020, Dollar General launched Pop Shelf, a brighter format focused on home decor, beauty, party supplies, and seasonal products. It targeted customers with more disposable income than the company's traditional shopper.
Dollar General is opening a store that will cost you a little more than $1. Pop Shelf, as it will be called, is aimed at higher-end consumers in areas with a higher average household income.
But 2020 also brought the COVID-19 pandemic. Customers rushed to buy food, medicine, cleaning products, and paper goods. Dollar General stores remained open as essential retailers. Its huge network became an advantage. Customers could purchase necessities without traveling far or entering large supermarkets. Sales increased, and Dollar General continued expanding while many other retailers closed locations. But the pandemic also created pressure. Supply chains became unstable, transportation costs increased. Employee absences disrupted operations. Small teams struggled to process irregular deliveries. Boxes and inventory carts sometimes remained in aisles while products waited in back rooms. By 2021, the extraordinary pandemic sales of 2020 became difficult to repeat. Same-store sales declined compared with the previous year. Revenue remained strong, but warning signs were appearing. Inventory was growing. Labor pressure was increasing. Supply chains remained unstable, and the company was becoming harder to manage as it continued opening hundreds of stores. Dollar General had become exceptionally efficient at opening locations. It had not yet proved that it could operate every one of them safely and consistently. Todd Vasos announced that he would step down as CEO. During his 7 years in charge, Dollar General had added around 7,000 stores and increased annual revenue by more than 80%. In November 2022, longtime executive Jeff Owen replaced him. Owen inherited a company that had expanded faster than many of its systems could handle. Some stores had too much merchandise, while small teams struggled to move products from back rooms to shelves. Theft and inventory loss, known as shrink, were reducing profits. Inflation was also changing customer behavior. Dollar General's core shoppers were spending more on food, paper goods, and cleaning products, while buying fewer seasonal home and clothing items. That was a serious problem because essential products usually produced lower margins. During 2023, Dollar General repeatedly reduced its forecasts. Sales growth weakened, margins declined, and investors questioned whether the company had opened too many stores without investing enough in existing locations. Dollar General also faced a new pricing controversy. In September 2023, Missouri's Attorney General sued the company, alleging that some stores displayed one price on the shelf, but charged customers a higher price at checkout. According to the state, 92 of the 147 inspected locations failed its pricing tests. The reported average overcharge was $2.71, while some discrepancies reached as high as $6.50 on a single item. Dollar General had built its reputation around low prices. The lawsuit raised a damaging question. Could customers trust the price they saw on the shelf? By October 2023, its shares had lost almost 60% of their value during the year. Jeff Owen was removed after less than 12 months. On October 12, 2023, Todd Vasos returned as CEO.
Said that current board member and former CEO Todd Vasos has been reappointed as CEO.
And introduced a strategy called Back to Basics. Dollar General focused on cleaner stores, better product availability, lower inventory, improved service, and more labor inside locations. The company also reversed its self-checkout strategy. By June 2024, self-checkout had been removed or restricted across approximately 12,000 stores because management believed it was contributing to theft and inventory errors. Traditional cashiers increased labor costs, but they also improved control. Dollar General was learning that the lowest payroll did not always create the lowest total cost. Workplace safety became another major issue. Government inspectors had repeatedly cited Dollar General stores for blocked emergency exits, unsafe storage, and inaccessible safety equipment. On July 11, 2024, Dollar General agreed to pay $12 million and introduce company-wide safety reforms.
Dollar General has agreed to pay a $12 million fine and improve working conditions at thousands of its stores across the country,
including more safety managers, better training, reduced excess inventory, and improved stocking systems. But the financial recovery remained difficult. In August 2024, Dollar General reduced its annual sales and profit forecasts. Its core customers remained under pressure, and competition from Walmart, Aldi, Target, and other value retailers was increasing. The company was still generating billions in sales, but investors no longer viewed every new store as proof of success. Dollar General began with an 11-year-old boy who left school after his father died. J.L. Turner learned to buy merchandise from failed stores and sell it at prices struggling families could afford. Cal Turner Sr. transformed that lesson into the first Dollar General. Cal Turner Jr. turned the regional chain into a national corporation. Private equity investors modernized it, professional executives expanded it, and communities ignored by larger retailers gave Dollar General the market it needed to become one of America's biggest retail networks.